Clippy, the little paperclip assistant that used to pop up in Microsoft Word back in the late 90s and early 2000s. Always asking if you were writing a letter? Well, guess what? Clippy is back. But this time, it's not just a cartoon paperclip. Microsoft has quietly reintroduced it in a new way inside Copilot, their AI-powered assistant. And people are divided. Some think it's brilliant nostalgia marketing, while others think it's downright bizarre. So, is this a genius move by Microsoft, or just another throwback gimmick? Let's dive deep into the new Clippy Mode in Microsoft Copilot. First, let's talk about why Microsoft even decided to bring back Clippy. The truth is, Clippy has always been a mix of frustration and nostalgia. When it was first introduced in 1997, it was meant to help users navigate Microsoft Office, but most people found it intrusive, annoying, and unhelpful. Eventually, Microsoft killed it off in 2001. Yet over the years, Clippy became something of a meme. People joked about how useless it was. But at the same time, there was a strange affection for this quirky little paperclip. Microsoft knows nostalgia sells. Just look at how Nintendo revives old characters, or how retro design keeps coming back. And now, Microsoft is betting on that same emotional trigger. Except this time, Clippy is powered by AI. So, how exactly does Clippy Mode work inside Microsoft Copilot? When activated, Clippy doesn't just pop up randomly like it used to. Instead, it works as a personality overlay for Copilot. Think of it as Copilot, but with a playful skin. When you enable Clippy Mode, your AI assistant takes on Clippy's personality. It talks in a more casual, cheeky way, sometimes even making jokes or giving humorous commentary on your tasks. For example, if you're writing an email, Clippy might say, "Looks like you're trying to impress your boss. Want to make it sound more professional?" It's not just nostalgia. It's Microsoft trying to humanize AI in a fun and memorable way. Now, let's break down how this compares to the old Clippy. Back in the day, Clippy was basically a script. It followed program responses and had limited ability to actually understand context. That's why it felt so repetitive and annoying. But in Copilot, Clippy Mode is built on Microsoft's AI models, which means it actually understands context, tone, and your goals. It's interactive in a way the original never was. That alone makes this more useful, but also more unpredictable. Some users love the humor, while others worry it can make serious tasks feel less professional. So, what are the differences and similarities between the old Clippy and the new AI-powered Clippy Mode? Let's explore them in detail. Quick one, make sure to hit the like button and share this video with someone who might need to see how AI is evolving. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more deep dives into the world of AI. Now, let's jump right in starting. First, with the differences. Old Clippy was entirely rule-based, meaning it followed pre-written scripts with no ability to actually think. The new Clippy Mode, on the other hand, is powered by AI. It understands natural language, adapts to your tone, and gives more relevant suggestions. Another difference is control. With the old Clippy, you couldn't really stop it from interrupting you. It would pop up even when you didn't need it. But with the new Clippy Mode, you have complete control. You can turn it on or off anytime inside Microsoft Copilot. A third major difference is personality. The old Clippy was static, with only a few canned expressions. The new Clippy is dynamic, with humor, personality, and interactive banner that changes depending on the task you're doing. Now for the similarities. Both versions of Clippy share one core mission: helping users navigate Microsoft tools more easily. Whether it's 1997 or 2025, Clippy is still about simplifying your work. Another similarity is emotional reaction. Just like in the old days, Clippy is divisive. Some people love it for being funny and nostalgic, while others find it distracting. And finally, there's the branding similarity. Clippy has always been a character that makes Microsoft feel a little less corporate and a little more human. That spirit hasn't changed. It's just been modernized with AI. Now here's something even more fascinating. Microsoft isn't just bringing Clippy back as a gimmick. They're testing how nostalgia can play a role in AI adoption. By introducing Clippy Mode in Copilot, they're tapping into that emotional connection people already have with Clippy from the early 2000s. This makes Copilot feel less like a cold productivity tool and more like a friendly companion. And believe it or not, psychology studies show that adding personality to AI can actually boost user engagement, trust, and retention. So this isn't just about fun. It's a smart strategy to keep users coming back. This raises a really important question. Is this brilliant or bizarre? On the brilliant side, Clippy Mode humanizes AI. One of the biggest challenges with AI assistants is that they can feel cold, robotic, and transactional. By adding a character with a sense of humor, Microsoft makes Copilot feel more relatable. It's also great for brand recognition. People are already sharing screenshots of Clippy Mode online, which means it's driving free publicity and nostalgia engagement. And let's be honest, Clippy is meme-worthy. That alone gives Microsoft a cultural edge. On the bizarre side, there's a risk that Clippy Mode undermines professionalism. Imagine pitching a serious presentation and having your assistant crack a joke midway. For corporate users, that could feel more like a distraction than a feature. Another concern is whether people actually want this long-term, or if it's just a novelty that wears off after a week. Microsoft has a history of adding features people don't ask for, and while nostalgia might carry this for now, the real test will be if users keep Clippy Mode on after the first try. Now, let's talk about how this fits into Microsoft's broader AI strategy. Copilot is Microsoft's flagship AI assistant, integrated across Word, Excel, Outlook, Teams, and even Windows itself. By adding Clippy Mode, Microsoft is signaling that they don't just want AI to be smart. They want it to be approachable. Compare that to Google, whose AI tools are more minimal and serious. Microsoft is betting that fun sells. If you've been following the AI race, you'll notice this is part of a bigger trend. Companies are trying to add personality to AI. OpenAI experimented with voices that had distinct styles. Google has AI characters in its research. And now Microsoft has resurrected a classic mascot. Of course, this isn't just about fun. There's a business angle here. By reintroducing Clippy, Microsoft is tapping into nostalgia marketing. Millennials who grew up with Clippy are now professionals using Microsoft tools daily. That means Clippy isn't just a quirky mascot. It's a bridge between childhood memories and modern productivity. It's clever because it creates an emotional hook that keeps people using Copilot. But will it actually work? The answer might depend on how Microsoft continues to develop Clippy Mode. If it stays as just a funny personality, it could fade out as a gimmick. But if Microsoft makes it smarter, maybe giving Clippy unique skills, shortcuts, or creative templates, it could actually become a signature feature of Copilot. Imagine if Clippy can not only make jokes, but also anticipate your workflow better than the default mode. That's where this could go from bizarre nostalgia to brilliant innovation. So, is Clippy Mode brilliant or bizarre? Honestly, it's both. It's brilliant as a marketing strategy, pulling on nostalgia to grab attention in a crowded AI market. It's bizarre because no one really asked for Clippy to come back, and it risks distracting from productivity. But in a world where AI tools are starting to feel the same, Microsoft's willingness to take risks might just pay off. Clippy Mode is a reminder that technology doesn't always have to be cold. It can be fun, memorable, and maybe even a little weird. Before we wrap up, I'd love to hear what you think. Do you see Clippy Mode as a fun new way to use AI? Or do you think it's just a gimmick that will fade? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'll be checking and responding. And if you found this breakdown useful, make sure to hit the like button and share this video with someone who might need to see how AI is evolving. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more deep dives into the world of AI, productivity tools, and the future of tech. Because trust me, this is just the beginning. Microsoft is making bold moves, and we'll be here to break them all down. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep exploring the future of AI.